What's up, everyone? Welcome. Been looking forward to doing this. Gonna have a little fun. Um, Again, welcome. I took about a month off from YouTube completely just to get some fresh air, reset my mind, and I feel good. And what I decided to do was set up the equipment that I bought a little while back when the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection was announced. I was like a fat kid in a candy store. I was so happy. I was like, okay, fine. I'm gonna make some videos. I'm gonna start training people. I had a bunch of people in the Discord looking forward to, learning how to play these older games because they grew up either in the 3D era or this weird new era that we're in. And so I got a camera, lights, microphone. So I haven't hooked up the mic yet. I got this thing. Yeah, so spent a little bit of money getting ready. You know, um, Very excited. Talk to people like Godly and Fate and Total MK and just so many people. We were so excited, and well, you know what happened. So I put the equipment away. Tried to have some conversations with some YouTubers, and for some reason, they care more about their back pocket than they do than the actual video game. I was like, you know what? These people, I'm not gonna have anything to do with them. Tried playing the Legacy Collection. I refunded it. And the reason I refunded it wasn't just because of the online. I tried to watch the documentary and it was like having a seizure. So I couldn't watch the documentary and I couldn't go online and play my friends. So I refunded it and I walked away. A buddy of mine bought me a copy of the game when they released the arcade beta to where there were lobbies. Thank you very much, HC, for a copy of the game. So I was excited again. I'm like, awesome, we got arcade, we got lobbies now. Let's freaking go. Still can't play my friends. Um, so I uninstalled it. Decided to take a break. Um, I want to give you a brief history of myself, but first, I will never ask you to like, comment, and subscribe. And the reason for that is because I make videos as a hobby, not as a source of income. I make videos for this. I get to create something every day, go through the editing process, cut out all the fat. I enjoy the editing process almost as much as I do playing the game. And then I make little playlists. And since YouTube gives me an unlimited space to load as much as I want, that's why I have a channel. So again, I'll never ask you to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm never going to sell you anything. I'm never going to blow smoke up your ass. I'm never going to tell half truths. I'm never going to accidentally skip out important criticism just so I can make friends and take it. Um, I'll go over this real quick, and then I'll get to Fate at the end. Behind me, it's just me and Fate screwing around on Fightcade. We played some matches, just goofing off, laugh. We play to have fun. I think that's what a lot of people have forgotten as well, is that video games are supposed to be fun. Some people take this shit way too serious. So here we go. My introduction. My name is Chris. Everyone knows me as Dragoon. I'm an older guy in my 40s. I grew up going to the arcades and seeing Mortal Kombat for the first time. I was like, buy Street Fighter. It was that simple. Um, and then I started playing in tournaments. I was 13 and I was good. I was real good. And then the X-Band system came out for the Sega Genesis and Super NES. And some people say, well, it doesn't count because it's not on record, right? Rocky Rose, by the way. Apparently, at one point, X-Band doesn't count anymore to some people. And X-Band was basically a dial-up modem that hooked into your Sega Genesis and Super NES. Plug in a phone line, 56K modem. You can play in the United States. You paid a monthly subscription. You play people in the United States. I was ranked number 2 in the U.S. Got my name in Tips and Tricks magazine. I have those receipts. I'm still learning. This is my first attempt. I'm not gonna edit my video and chop it up and make it sound all pretty. I'm just gonna hit record and go. Um, so my introduction after X Band, man, it was insane. I met so many wonderful people, and my history branched out from meeting those people. Um, I wouldn't know my wife, if of 16 years if I had not played Mortal Kombat. Sounds strange, right? Well, I was number 2 in the country. The guy that was above me, his name was the Master John. And with the Master John, I met his best friend. And he also played, video games. Not as much Mortal Kombat, but, and I ended up marrying his sister. Without Mortal Kombat, no wife, right? And most of my friends that are here in Georgia, I've known since then, and we're brothers. I've met so many wonderful people, and then Mortal Kombat changed into something I really didn't like. It went 3D, felt more like Tekken to me, maybe a little Soul Calibur, and I still played it. And then MK9 came out, great game. Played the hell out of that as well. The minute MKX came out, I kind of lost touch with Mortal Kombat. Like it was something different, and I was like, I'm busy working. I'm doing other things. I'd rather play Skyrim or move over to other games. So MKX showed up. I played it a little bit hardcore. Got rid of it. MK11, same thing happened. MK1, I can't take that game seriously at all. I didn't want to play that on a professional level at all. So I moved away, started jumping on other different types of games, Soul series. I love my Assassin's Creed stuff. The Ubisoft fanboy. We even have a song in the Discord about me making fun of me for that. It's great. And I was kind of, not really in touch with MK, but then the Legacy Collection was announced. I was back in just like that. Just get me right back in there. And I pre-ordered like an idiot. I counted down the days like an idiot. The collection came out. Dog shit. Couldn't watch the documentary. It wanted to give me and my wife a seizure. Couldn't go online and play my friends. Hell, I couldn't even go online and hardly play anyone. And my connection is like, if I was to do a speed test, I'd be like at 800 or 900 down and like 75 up. Not on my end. The game sounded like it was underwater. It was garbage. So I refunded because I believe that's the right thing to do. If a company sells you a product and you get that product and you're unhappy with it, you have every right to keep it or refund it. I couldn't even look at it. It pissed me off so bad. Refunded it. Screw this. There's Fightcade. There's other places to play. I'm not giving these people $50 to $70, $80 for this. I still feel that way. Screw that. Not going to do it. Maybe $20. Maybe. $15 is probably what I'd say this collection is worth. About $14.99. The online is atrocious. It's absolutely embarrassing. Yeah, total disgrace. Sorry, I'm not a nice guy. I'm not gonna sugarcoat things. I'm not gonna tell you half truths. I'm not going to beat around the bush or any of that nonsense, right? And that's my problem with a lot of these online people is they're only in it for their own self-preservation. They don't care about you. They don't care about the community. They don't care about the game. They care about what makes them money. And you can see it. Just go watch their channel. They will not call out the elephant in the room. They'll say, oh, I talked about the netcode. Yeah, in a 5-hour stream, they talked about it for a minute and a half. Then they can say, oh, I talked about it. No. How about this, guys? Make a dedicated video destroying the netcode. And if enough of you Guys, do that. Maybe Digital Eclipse will listen, but all of you are a bunch of pansies. You're not willing to say or do what it takes to improve what we have. You're happy because your assets are taken care of. You know just as well as I do that the netcode is trash. Roll back netcode. Okay, what is it? Version 0.0001, right? Go watch Cable Guy. Jim Carrey. This was in 95. You'll be able to play your friends in Vietnam and Mortal Kombat. The technology is here. Well, it's 2026 and we still can't do it. So, you got the kiss asses that are only in it for their self interest. You got the shills that will just take it in the rear. And they love it because they get free stuff. You get a free copy of the game, they get a free Mortal Kombat chair, they get all this stuff. I don't need their money. I don't need their free shit. Right? I go by principle. I'll buy my own stuff. I don't need handouts. Right? But these people will do anything to get a new graphics card or get the Mortal Kombat Collector's Edition for free. And then it'll show up at their house, and then they make a video saying, "Oh my God, what a surprise! What a surprise! This just showed up on my front door." Bullshit. You knew it. You had a tracking number. You waited. You either took a day off work to make sure you could sign for it. But then you make a video and say, "Oh my God, I feel so good." And some of you are going to say, "Oh, he's jealous." I have nothing to be jealous about. I got everything I want. I don't need them. The companies need our money to survive. And the reason they're still surviving is because of weak people with loud voices. Weak people with loud voices. The people with the largest subscriber count are soft marshmallows that aren't willing to do what it takes or say what it takes to make the experience better for all of us. They don't care about us. They don't care about you. They care about them. And that's it. So the bear's awoken. I'm coming for all of you on the battlefield. Scotty, room's full, right? You didn't want to play me in front of all of your subscribers. Your subscribers were literally asking you to add me to the room. But of course, you said the room was full and there was only one or two people in there waiting for you. The room wasn't full. But it's all right. If you don't want to play me, that's your choice. But, some of you will say, "Oh, he's arrogant. Oh, what a toxic person. Blah, blah, blah." No, I'm just speaking in a language that you're not used to. You're used to listening to these big YouTubers getting on their knees and begging for scraps. I will never beg for scraps. I'll tell you as it is. And anybody that says that I'm lying about the netcode, you're lying. You cannot play people overseas, for the most part, without it being dog shit. I have friends, online. Man, you should have seen all the plans we had. We had giveaways ready. We had all this stuff planned. So when the Legacy Collection came out, it was going to be wonderful. Streaming every day, having fun with people, going to other Discords, starting up tournaments, doing what we thought would grow the MK community after the embarrassing Mortal Kombat game M1K. I will not call it MK1. That's a disgrace to the original game. My issues with the MK Legacy Collection now that it's been patched to death, the online still sucks. And you watch these YouTubers like, "Oh, I can't wait for new online features." What's the point of new online features if the netcode is dog shit? But you won't make a 15-minute video talking about the netcode and going after the people that took our money. No. You'll sit back, pretend like everything is fine, and wait for a phone call from somebody that wants to take care of you. All right, all of us that got our money taken, you don't care about us. So I no longer care about you. Why should I if you're willing to get on camera and lie? I'm calling out the fate today. My boy, guy I've known for a very long time, calling you out. You're too nice to these people. That's what I'm calling you out for. You're too nice. Some people say that you're toxic and you're the problem in the community, and oh, you should be grateful. What a spoiled brat. You need to be more positive. No, I say let's go to war. These people, you got people that have like 1 million subscribers. Do you know what kind of influence and pull they have? So when they get behind the camera and they kiss the asses of these companies, what do you think these companies are going to do? They're going to keep giving us dog shit because people like that are protecting them. They're protected. I said this in the Discord. This is how it works. All right, I'll break it down real quick. Politicians lie and tell you half truths because the public is too sensitive to handle the reality. Okay? Politicians get away with it. So Hollywood actors turn around and copy the politician's blueprint. And then YouTubers and streamers turn around and copy celebrities. They get behind a camera with a fake smile and they'll tell you exactly what you want to hear so they can get doors open for them. If you think I'm full of shit, just look what happens once a YouTuber starts. Here, for example, you'll see a YouTuber start and they're humble, kind, respectful, have integrity, they have a backbone. The minute that their subscriber count goes up, let's say to 10 grand, all of a sudden, ego, entitlement, arrogance, lies, shilling starts, right? Kiss assing, bootlickers. That's when it starts. It's all about greed. They don't care about you. You're just a stepping stone. I will never ask anything of any of you. You don't have to like, comment, subscribe. You don't have to, I'll never ask you to donate. I'll never ask you to do a membership. I'll never ask you to send me anything. I'll never ask anything of you. If you watch my content, fine. If you don't, okay. So, Fate, you're too nice. I love you, bro, but you're too nice. These people, they lie to the public and they get away with it. And I say it's time that they don't get away with it. Anybody else watching this? Join me. I mean, this is retarded. Oh, can I say that word? I just did. It is. You got people that basically don't give a shit about you and you're subscribed to them. And they're using you. So the future. Now that I got the equipment hooked up, now that I've reinstalled Fightcade, I've reinstalled the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, I've reinstalled Tekken 8, I've reinstalled Street Fighter 6, Street Fighter 5. I've reinstalled a whole bunch of fighting games. I'm gonna get back into the fighting game genre. I've been lost in Souls and open world adventures and things that were far away from the fighting game community because the fighting game community has turned into a bunch of yes men. We don't need yes men. How do you get results if you're a hamster running in a wheel, not going anywhere? You're not producing anything. You're not improving anything. You're not making it better for everyone except for your own back pocket. Have a good day.